All right, getting started. Hello and welcome to Untold Odysseys Fight for Findara. Background episodes, episode 1. RJ, how you doing, buddy?
Doing all right. How are you?
Another night. Exciting, getting started finally. We've been at this for a little while without actually streaming anything, so excited, worried, all of the above. Dev, how you doing, Dev?
I'm doing pretty good. Watching all the numbers, making sure everything's running right.
So I'm Dreadlord Damian. I'm actually your DM for the remainder of Fight for Findara. Dev over here is actually the one running the stream. He's our point of view man, as it were. RJ is going to be the player. He's playing Reuven. We're actually starting this out a little bit different. Instead of everybody meeting in a bar, as it were, and then introducing themselves from there, we're actually going to go ahead and we're going to play background episodes. Purpose of this is more or less to get them into their characters before ever actually stepping foot into the main campaign. A lot of this stuff has been relatively preordained, so the background episodes are a bit railroadish. But this is actually just a link into the past, as it were. So, with that being said, Reuven, little bit about background from Reuven here. Reuven is actually an elf from the kingdom of Amaris. Born in Eglarest, out there in the Kingdom of Amaris. If you want to zoom in a little bit on the Kingdom of Amaris there, Dev, he'd be right about here. So, born in the Kingdom of Amaris, born in Eglarest, he actually works for the Kingdom of Amaris directly as a spy from Greyhaven. He's been tasked. A few years back, the Kingdom of Amaris actually went to war with the Alinthi Empire. The Alinthi Empire is actually run by humans. They have blamed the Kingdom of Amaris and Kissfire for actually killing their prince. The Kingdom of Amaris knows this to be false. However, humans by and by have decided to take the stance of the Alinthi Empire. So elves are not tolerated, and if they are only tolerated as slaves and slave labor. So unfortunately, Reuven has to hide his identity as much as possible, and has a few problems with that. With that being said, you're actually starting, Reuven, you're actually starting in Alinthi. You were supposed to be spying on the king. However, very recently started hearing rumors that one of the people that were known to be dead to you, that was very, very close to you, may actually be alive. This has actually dragged you away from your want and your need to complete your mission. This is just, quite frankly, more important. So the person that you're actually looking for is Lady Dran. First name Auspicia Dran. This woman was known to be killed during what they're calling the insurrection, where her and the brother to the king of Kissfire, the Dwarven Kingdom, actually killed the Alinthi prince. Knowing that there's no way she would have done that, you're actually trying to track down that information and clear your name and clear your entire kingdom. This is actually going to lead you. We'll move this over. This is actually going to lead you to a street inside the Amaris Kingdom, the Alinthi Empire, right there in their capital. The place you're looking for is called the Rusted Nail. You're looking for a particular person inside the Rusted Nail. Goes by the name of Alric. Alric has information on someone who may actually know where to be able to find a Spicia Dran.
All right.
All right, with that being said, we're actually going to go ahead and roll right on in. First thing I need you to do, because this is the first time that you're actually playing as a ranger, you get 5d4 times 10 gold to start out with. So I'm going to go ahead and need you to roll 5d4s right off the bat.
Okay.
All right, that's 15. You are actually going to go ahead and start out with 150 gold. I can add that in if you want me to add that into your character.
I got it.
Got it? All right, with that 150 gold in your pocket. Like I said, you're looking for the Rusted Nail. You know it's up here on your left-hand side. It's a rather large tavern slash inn. You are in fact in the, we'll just call it the run-down side of town. There's a few beggars and whatnot on the streets. However, you feel pretty confident that no one's going to come out and steal anything from you. Go ahead and give me a perception check, though. Alright, with an 18. Very nice. With an 18, you do see a couple of guards just kind of wandering the street and whatnot. But with an 18, you do actually see this fairly ragged old man standing outside of, a little bit down the alley from the Rusted Nail. He's talking to a guard and he keeps pointing towards the Rusted Nail itself. The guard doesn't really seem all that interested, but the guy just kind of, he's keeping at it. He keeps pointing. And that would be over here on your right-hand side. So go ahead and the floor is yours, as it were.
Alright, well, keeping most of my skin covered, suppose I'm gonna start heading up this way. Does the building have any windows I can look in to see if there's anything going on inside?
It does actually, just to your left where you're standing right now. It is a little bit hot. This wasn't necessarily meant to be windows to look into the tavern. It was more or less just enough to keep natural light in. But they weren't. You would have to kind of climb up a little bit to be able to peer into the windows.
All right, can I hear anything going on inside, other than the regular tavern noises?
Oh yeah, no, it's a lot. It's a lot of tavern noises. People have already started drinking for the day and whatnot. You can hear a couple loud men echoing through the door, as it were. It's not exactly the best known tavern, but it's a place to get ale, as it were. Someplace cheap to get ale.
All right, making sure to use my cloak to hide myself from that alley. I guess I'm gonna head to the door.
Luckily, the guard's really not paying much attention. He's just kind of irritated that this old man keeps bothering him. You can actually click on the door if you want. On the door. There you go. So as you open up the door, you can go ahead and stroll in. How are you? You're saying you're kind of keeping your hood up and just kind of not trying to be seen, as it were.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a stealth check on that one.
Okay.
One second here. All right.
It's barely.
That was supposed to be a private GM roll. You didn't see that. It didn't happen.
Alright. So I'm guessing I have no idea what Alric looks like.
You do not know what Al looks like. To kind of go ahead and give me a perception check as well. Now that you've actually entered this bar here. All right, with a 12, you've got a bartender, fairly, I would call him a middle-aged man, starting to go bald a little bit. He's lost in the sauce, as it were. You know, pouring drinks, cleaning glasses, cleaning cups, just kind of modding himself. He looks up at you as you walk in, but kind of looks back down, just uninterested if you're not interested in him. Over on your left-hand side, however, there's 3 gentlemen sitting around a bar table, gotten rather rowdy. Just your average drunks, I guess, is the best way to go ahead and put it. Loud, obnoxious. Probably, by the looks of them, worked down by the docks, but they do not have the feel of sailors themselves. Just kind of your low-paid workers, as it were. Behind him, you got a kind of a squirrely man just eyeing everybody. He's not even really. You do notice with a 12, he is sipping on an ale, but I mean, he's not chugging. And then over on the other side, you've got 2. It just yells sailor. You've got 2 guys drinking together. An older man, long white beard, and a younger man with pencil mustache. He's kind of enjoying himself. You can kind of hear the older man telling the younger guy some stories. But it's a tavern. And now, as far as the tavern itself goes, tavern's a bit run down. It's like I said, it's definitely not the nicest place to stay. The floorboards kind of sticky. Dirt's starting to come up from underneath. You can definitely tell there's probably not a cellar in this place. It's kind of hastily built, maybe. It's been let go over a few years of whatnot. Certain stairs are broke. Nobody really seems to care. This is not the upper end of the city, as it were.
All right. Do I know what Elric's job was, or not much past the name?
All you really heard was Alric is probably going to be found at the Rusted Nail, and he likes to drink. The man likes to drink.
All right.
Floor is yours, boss.
There it is. Gonna head up here, and while kind of keeping the bartender facing away from him, I'm gonna order a round of drinks for these 3 gentlemen here.
Trying to make friends, are you?
Yes, I am. I'll leave a generous tip on the table for him.
That'll be 8 copper.
All right. $8 copper, and I'm gonna put.
Are you familiar with how? Are you familiar how money works in this, in D&D?
Believe so. Isn't it 10 copper to a silver, 10 silver to a gold?
I don't actually believe so. Let me just make sure that I'm actually checking this right. So it's 1 gold piece is 2 electrum, or 10 silver, and then 1 gold piece is 100 copper. So yeah, 10. Electrum's a little bit different. It's 2 to 1 gold, and then 10 for 1 platinum, or 10 gold for 1 platinum. So currently, the only thing you're carrying is gold.
Yeah. So I'm gonna turn around a little bit, and I'm gonna say to him, "There's a gold piece for you. if you can tell me who Ulrich is.
Ah, that drunken asshole. He's gonna take the gold. Did you put the gold on the table?
Yeah.
So he's gonna pick up the gold. He's gonna kind of look at it a little bit. And he's gonna give it a little nibble. Not really trusting, you know. Kind of try to bend it a little bit. Realizes that his teeth sinks into the gold piece a little. You're the wrong part of town, ain't you, kid? As he's eyeing this gold piece up and down.
I think I'm where I need to be.
Who might have turned down gold? I'm sure he's here somewhere. Just look for the most drunk man you can find. I'm sure that'll be Alric. He's gonna turn around. He's gonna pour some ale into a couple of cups. Go ahead and give me a perception as he does. So with the 23, you notice the cups that he picks up, they're just unclean. You can see the dust and the dirt that's still in the bottom of the glass as soon as he picks it up. He just does not care. He's whatever, just kind of, sloshing some of the ale, falls out onto the table as he sets them down. Well, you wanted to buy around. Off with you, kid, as he just pockets the gold.
Alright. I'm gonna grab the 3 cups. Start making my way. I'm gonna set them on this table.
Oh, what is this? So the large man sitting alone on the table himself seems to kind of be in the lead. He's got the red bandana on. Kind of looks at the drinks you just sat down. Looks back at you. What do we got here?
3 drinks, gentlemen. I'm looking for Ulrich. Do you happen to know who that is?
So he kind of shakes his head no a little bit. I won't take away free drinks, but won't lift a gift horse in your mouth. But do I know you, friend? He's gonna kind of reach out for the glass a little bit. He's gonna kind of wait. Yeah, I don't think I've seen you around here before. He's gonna attempt to peer up underneath your cloak there a little bit.
Afraid not. I'm a traveler. I just came into town looking for a friend. And I'm gonna turn away a bit.
A friend, you say? I think you're in the wrong kind of bar for that.
Not that kind of friend, mister.
I know. I'm not trying to judge, but it's not often somebody gives you free drinks.
Wouldn't worry too much about it. They're free.
Hey, Christoph, as he looks to the bald man sitting next to you. You want to take the first drink? Kind of hesitant a little bit. It's not normal for somebody in a low-class bar to be handing out free drinks to people they don't know. Christoph's just gonna kind of eye it a little bit. If this piss doesn't kill you, I think I can drink whatever the hell we got here. As he takes it and he just chugs the whole damn pint, just lickety split. It's kind of impressive, actually, how fast he's actually drinking that one. No idea who the hell Alric is, but we can. If you want to sit here, we can always use a few more drinks.
No thanks. I need to find my friend.
Alright.
Start walking away. Head over by these two sailors. Oh, I'm sitting at the table.
Can we help you here, Sonny?
I'm looking for Elric. Do either of you gentlemen happen to know who he is?
I'm pretty sure I saw that drunkard fucking with our captain again. He's probably upstairs, trying to get into her quarters. I'll tell you what, Rel would have nothing of it.
Thank you. I'm just gonna...
Give me one more. Give me one more check. Or give me one more stealth check.
Okay.
Give me one stealth check and one perception check, actually. Alright, you're free to go.
Okay. Start making my way up the stairs. So nobody's at the top of these steps, huh?
So give me another perception check as you come across those steps there.
Okay.
Alright, with a 22, you actually, as you cross the top of the steps, you actually look to your right. So as you come up, there's a door on the other side of the this wall here. One on your left-hand side, one on your right-hand side. But as you're thinking, okay, maybe it's in one of these rooms, you just happen to glance over a little bit farther, and you see this drunk man passed out. Looks like he hit the table. Table came down. There's drinks spilled. There's food. Rats are sitting there nibbling on the food right next to this guy's face. Looks like the guy hasn't showered in damn near a month, and he's just out.
All right. Well, I'm gonna guess that's Elric. Start making my way over here. I'm gonna see if I can't wake him up. A good shake. Any response from him? Oh no.
Well, it looks like our DM disconnected. I don't see him in.
Technical difficulties.
If he sends me a message or anything.
Come on then, folks.
Well, while we're waiting on him to get back, Discord. There he is.
Saying that upsets me is such a vast understatement. I really don't understand why Spectrum can't get their head out of their ass. And I'll put that on YouTube.
And he's back.
What's the last thing you guys heard?
He rolled for
I-
waking him up.
Yeah, I asked if I could give him a shake to wake him up.
Yes. My question was whether or not you were giving him a light shake or like picking him up and, you know, shaking the shit out of him.
I suppose the light shake first.
You get the light shake. As he just kind of falls back over again. Eyes kind of half glazed up on his head a little.
Alright. I'm gonna try to lift him up a little bit. You know, over one arm. Try and shake him a little bit more. While I'm doing that, I'm gonna say, hey, Alric, you okay?
As you start shaking him, give me a dex saving throw. I think I'm gonna have to refresh my Foundry because I saw that roll, but it didn't roll on my screen.
And it was an 18.
An 18.
Yeah, I don't see you in. Oh, there you are. You're in Foundry now.
You got pretty lucky actually, as he just and just alcohol just projectile vomits out directly past you, barely missing you with that 18. Just. Why would you shake a junk? Oh God! Oh, I need to sit down.
Alright. I'm gonna lift up one of the chairs, kind of set him down. Ask him again, hey, are you Elric?
Depends on who's asking.
That'd be the guy who's hoping you get up off a bar floor.
Well, that asshole Cross won't let me sleep in a bed anymore. Ugh. Hey, buddy. You're not gonna tell him I threw up here, are you?
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Oh, that's good. Hey, you got any ale?
We could probably get you one. But, I was wondering if you could help me out with some information.
Depends on what you want to know.
I'm here looking for, Lady Dran. I was told you're the person to come see.
What? Oh, that taste. First of all, why would you ever say that name out loud? Ugh. Secondly, you got any ale? He looks up at you. He's got them real squinty eyes, you know. Just kind of gives you that big ass smile, you know. He's just like, yeah. I bet you can give me some ale, can't you? Ugh, ugh. Something to wash this taste out of my mouth would probably help me talk better.
Well, in order to do that, I'm gonna have to bring the barkeep up here.
No, no, not bringing him up here. You can. I'll tell you what. You can take me downstairs. As he kind of like reaches up to. You don't bring him up here. We don't tell him about this. And you take me downstairs, and we'll drink to your yeah. We'll drink to you. There we go.
All right, but if you're coming with me. You're gonna have to let me know what's going on.
So he tries his hardest to get up, right? And you just start to see him go down again.
I'm gonna wrap my arm around him and give him a hand, I guess.
All right. That's a good guy. So as you do that, he is face to face with you, but he too is drunk. He's gonna roll a perception at disadvantage. You gotta roll your stealth at disadvantage to try to hold, so that he's not seeing into your cloak there.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll doubles here.
Oof.
What was your lowest? Your 11?
Yeah.
Alright, he's entirely too drunk to actually see. He's just, yeah, whatever. It is what it is. So he's gonna go with you.
Alright. Start slowly making our way down. Was an open table down there, wasn't there? Yeah. Come on, buddy.
He's going with you. Stumbling a little bit, but he's going with you. You can just tell me where you're trying to head. I can
I can do it faster,
I got you.
too.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, this is an open table, right?
There you go. Yep. Yep. So he gets down there and he plows down. And Barkeep, looks back up at you, noticing that he's stumbling down. I guess you found Elric then, huh, bud?
Yeah, can we get a round over here?
You think I would serve that drunkard? Do you know how big his tab is?
No.
This man... This man hasn't paid me in at least 3 weeks. I would say, as he kind of reaches into his pocket, I'm not even going to have you roll perception for it. You just see his eyes kind of light up a little bit, right? I would say, 5 gold should probably cover his tab,
Well, I think I'll see him paid in full if you bring us some drinks.
All right. If you're telling me you're gonna pay off his tab, I'll throw in there your guys' extra drinks for free. How about that? All right, and then yeah. Let no man say that we don't treat our customers with dignity here in the Rusted Nail. And starts to pour a couple more drinks. This is this is the best establishment here in Alinthi. As he decides to start walking over to you with a couple of drinks. He's gonna hand one to each of you. Now, normally I wouldn't ask, but Alric here tends to disappear without paying a stab. So I'm gonna need that up front.
All right. Just take it out of my pocket and slip it to him.
All right. All right, and nice to be honest with you. As he turns around, he's got a pep in his step, right? So, if you didn't quite understand,
I just got ripped off.
two bronze or two copper coins is basically what it costs for a pint.
Yeah, I know.
So he is all kinds of happy.
All right, Alric. I got you your drinks.
This does go down better. I'll tell you that much.
Your memory got any better?
Give a man some give him a moment, all right? Just now what were you looking for again, friend?
Oh, that lady friend of mine that I mentioned upstairs.
Oh yes. Now I don't know where he is. Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh, give me a second. I don't know where that one would be per se, but I'm sure my corporal would know. You know, for the right price. I mean, he did give me ale, and he did pay off my bar tab, so I guess I can help you out. The woman you're gonna want to talk to is actually upstairs. Rel makes deliveries to a certain establishment that you'll be able to find someone at. And maybe give you better information. Are you? And he kind of reaches up a little bit. No, he's actually gonna grab a hold of your cloak to like steady him from falling off the falling off everything. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
So I kind of pull away from him. Yes, I think I do.
Upstairs on your left. Tell her Alric sent you, and tell her we're friends. I'm sure that would really, I'm sure that would really get you bonus points.
Thank you. You're good, man. And I pass him the drink that came for me.
That's my best drunk man impression that I can really do.
Start heading back up here. Suppose I'm gonna knock at the door first.
Yeah, so you got to knock on the door. You get you hear a little bit of rumbling there. Yeah, what do you want? Female voice actually coming out through. I'm not good at female voices, so we're not even gonna attempt it. Alright, what do you need?
I'm here looking for something, and I think you can help. Would you mind opening the door?
Alright, give me a minute. As starts to walk over. You hear a little bit of rattling as the door actually unlocks and opens up. Now, as she opens up, you actually find a woman with bright red hair, long hair, wearing a captain's outfit actually. And what do you want, Pipsqueak?
Just kind of push in here and then shut the door behind me.
Whoa! As you feel a rather long dagger push into your side a little bit, not cutting, but just enough to for you to know that it's there. Did I tell you to enter a lady's quarters?
Look, nothing personal, but I'm searching for something. Lady Dran.
I don't think I know what you're talking about, kid.
I have it on good authority that you deliver packages to a certain location where I can get at least a lead.
She's gonna reach up to because you're still wearing your hood there, right?
Yep.
She's gonna reach up to try to tug that hood down, and it's gonna be rather fast. If you want to avoid it, give me a dex saving throw.
Well, might as well at least try.
So with the 24, you're rather easily evade it. I am going to move you a little bit farther back as you you stumble back into the room. She's actually going to pretty much ready herself. She's actually going to pull out what would kind of be familiar as it's a sword, but it's rather curved. For us, we would know it kind of looks more like a scimitar. And with one hand and with the other hand, she's actually going to pull out her hand crossbow and level it directly at you.
Look, there's no need for that.
Look,
Calm
I don't
down.
know who you are. You've come in here accusing me of things. You've pushed your way into a lady's room. I have every right to kill you right here and right now where you stand. Give me one good reason that I shouldn't.
Okay, I remove the hood.
She's gonna kind
You
of
can see
stumble a
why
little.
I'm rather cautious.
She's gonna lower the she's gonna keep her hand on the scimitar. She's gonna lower the hand crossbow though. You're gonna see her put it across her belt. She's actually gonna turn and lock the door between you and your way out, as it were. All right, Pipsqueak, what do you want?
Look, I'm trying to improve things between our kingdoms. I've been given a lead. I'm gonna kind of move closer to her so it's a bit quieter, so it doesn't. People in the other room don't hear me yelling. And I'm gonna say, look, I've heard that Lady Dran is still alive. I'm here to find out if it's true and possibly save her life. If you know anything, it would help.
Now, I can't tell you whether or not she's alive. But what I can tell you, she's gonna hand you a slip of paper. What all languages does Reuben actually read? What can he actually read and write?
Read and write.
It'll just be under your languages.
Giant, common. I'm not too sure.
Draconic, Elvish, Leonin, Primordial, and Giant. So, you see some symbols, but you can't really tell what exactly it says. But the one thing that you can make out is a picture of a fox.
I'm afraid I'm a little rusty on this one. Would you mind helping me out?
What you're looking for, kid, is called the Limping Fox Inn. Last time that I checked, They're southeast of Valenti. In a grove. Should be the last thing, and just kinda, if you pull out your map here, we can actually give you the last known location. So what we'll actually do, if you guys go ahead and open up your map there, I will mark on your map. Give me one quick second. I know it's entirely too big. Just give me 1 second. Living Fox in. I'm actually going to mark something out. And let me update. All right, the Limping Fox Inn itself. Just going to point. It's basically right here, as it were. So it's just it's about a day's ride to the south and just a little bit to the east. All right, you see that?
Yep.
All right, and I should be able to pull you back. Actually, I'll just activate it. Yeah, you guys should be able to go back up. There you go.
All right.
So pulls out for the Limping Fox Inn. Now, you understand what kind of predicament you're putting me in. Give me a perception check again.
I am not perceptive this time.
You are entirely engrossed in the conversation that you're having. One quick second here. You're entirely engrossed in the kind of conversation you've been having. And
Okay.
you don't quite hear what's going on, but she's kind of perks up a little bit. And then kind of settles back down. You understand that what city you're in, don't you, kid?
I do.
And how much trouble it's going to be if they find you.
I know. So I pulled the cloak back over my head, the hood.
Give me another perception check. $12. Even with a 12, you hear somebody walking up the stairs.
Alright, is this open window over here?
It is not an open window. The windows are it's meant for light, but it's made out of that almost paper mache and like wood, so that light comes in, but it's a real thin. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to make a new exit out of here.
Look, kid, if you're planning on breaking that window and running out, you're gonna pay for that.
I toss
Right about then, you hear kind of a hustle and bustle outside, and you just hear the words, "Where is he?"
All right. I'm going out anyway.
Going out the window, or are you going out the door?
Going out the
or
window.
you can stay. It's your choice. So you are on the second floor.
Guessing athletics.
Athletics or acrobatics, it is your choice.
Okay. Oof.
12 on acrobatics.
Here come the broken legs.
Not broken legs, but I do need you to roll a d6. Alright, I'm gonna need you to take 2 points of damage. As you fall, you hit the ground, and you do have enough training where it doesn't really hurt very much, but you know, you hit the ground kind of hard, and unfortunately, out there, you know, the streets aren't exactly clean, so where you meant to roll didn't really happen very well. And you rolled, but you kind of hit your knee a little bit, and it's just like, ah, shit, fuck, you know, as you kind of come back up, you're like, God damn it, right?
Yeah.
Right about that time, give me a perception check again.
I'm still not paying attention. Must be that damn knee.
So you do hear a woman kind of yelling, as it were. And I'm going to move you off so you're not seeing what's exactly happening here. Get back out here. There you go. So unfortunately, there's only one way, and it's back towards the front here, right? So I know that the map doesn't exactly proceed, right? But we're gonna say you're you've hit the ground, you've rolled outside of the map here. Unfortunately, there's only one way. If you try to go to the left, it ends right into another building, right?
Okay.
But on the right hand side here, that's the way that leads back to the front, right?
All right.
You do hear a woman screaming, not like, she's more or less screaming at someone, right? She's not screaming because she's getting hurt. She's not screaming for any of that. She's screaming because she's pissed, right? Unfortunately, with the 10, you were unable to tell why.
Okay.
So there's definitely some commotion going in from the tavern here at this point. What would you like to do from here?
Stealth.
Stealth. All right. So go ahead and give me a stealth check. All right, 23. Second. Okay. All right. So I'll carry that on for the future of what we got here. All right. So now you can come out of here. So as you come around that corner, give me a quick perception check. All right, with the 12. You can't tell what they're talking about, but the same little man that was sitting in that corner of the bar earlier is now standing with the city guardsman. He's basically pointed in there. For all intents and purposes, he looks like he brought him to the Rusted Nail.
Okay. Do I have to go south
do
or
not
north
see you.
to leave?
I mean, you came from the south, so you can dip out to the south if you so choose. You can try to get closer to gain more information. You can do whatever. If you wanted to just leave and go south, now's your opportunity to leave without it. You've technically got the information that you were looking for, that you came here for.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea. I'd rather not find out if they're looking for me or not and just get out.
All right. Well, if you were getting out from there, you actually did make it out of the bar without getting into any fights. You made it out of the bar without causing a fight. You did break Rel's window, and you pretty much bet that the guards know that somebody dipped out the window right as they came in, right? So as you're leaving, you hear some rather large footsteps as you decided to make your way away from the Rusted Nail. All right, but other than that, that is actually your backstory campaign. That took about an hour. I knew it wasn't going to take very long. Unless you got into some combat, then we probably would have been here for about another half hour, 45 minutes.
Yeah.
But all things considered, I think you did pretty well.
Thank you.
So,
Alright.
Dev, you still around?
Oh yeah, I'm still here.
All right, boss. I think we're actually gonna go ahead and call that quits for tonight. I appreciate you streaming it. RJ, I appreciate you playing. And I will actually. Looks like on Wednesday, this coming up Wednesday, we're gonna do a special session to do another background story. That one will actually be for 2 more of our players. They are combining their backstories, so we're going to give them a little bit of gameplay. Static was in here earlier. I don't know if she still is. That's going to be Static and her husband there. And then the following Monday, Nerdic is going to play his background campaign. Static says, "Nope, not here." Mondays, Nerdic's going to go ahead and play his. And then we will actually get back into the full-fledged campaign where everybody starts to meet, and we can really take off on the 14th. So stand by for that one.
Thank you for watching.
Well, sorry, Barnburner is in here as well. So it's Static and Barnburner. I know him by another name, so I was going to say that, but I didn't want to officially announce his name. So it is, in fact, Barnburner who is playing the other side to that one on Wednesday. So if anybody is interested in watching Wednesdays or next Mondays, again, they will be backstories. They're just going to kind of go for the backstory until they're done with theirs. And then on the 14th, actually, that one we'll have a little bit more of a set time for, because we're going to branch out and I'll have a lot more things done for them. I just didn't want to force someone to watch someone else play while they got to sit back, so I didn't want to combine everybody's in one night. So, all right. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Take it away, Dev.